In the grand tapestry of life, the mystery of aging weaves an intriguing thread. It's a phenomenon as universal as time itself, a journey that every living being embarks upon. With each tick of the clock, we age, our bodies subtly changing, evolving and adapting in ways both seen and unseen. Yet, as common as aging is, it remains an enigma, a complex puzzle that science is still piecing together. Aging is not simply a matter of growing old, it's a process intricately linked with our biology, our genetics, and our environment. It's the symphony of countless cells in our bodies, each playing their part in the grand orchestra of life. But what happens when some of these cells lose their rhythm? What happens when they become, for lack of a better term, zombies? Now don't reach for your survival kit just yet. These aren't the zombies of popular culture, but they are just as fascinating and arguably just as menacing. We call them senescent cells or, more colorfully, zombie cells. These are cells that have stopped dividing and lost their function, yet they refuse to die. Instead, they linger like uninvited guests at a party, causing all sorts of trouble. These zombie cells are key players in the aging process, contributing to everything from wrinkles and age spots to more serious health concerns like heart disease and Alzheimer's. As we age, these cells accumulate, their effects becoming more pronounced, more damaging. But the question is, why? Why do these cells turn rogue? And more importantly, what can we do about it? The answers to these questions are at the forefront of aging research, as scientists worldwide strive to unravel the secrets of these cellular undead, hoping to turn the tide in our favor. The stakes are high, and the potential rewards even higher. So, what are these so-called zombie cells that have such a profound impact on our aging process? Let's delve into the mysterious. In the depths of our body's biological processes, zombie cells, or more scientifically termed senescent cells, come into existence. These aren't creatures of folklore or a product of a writer's imagination. They are very real, and they reside within us. But how do they come to be? Imagine, if you will, the human body as a bustling factory. Each cell a diligent worker contributing to the daily operations. Like any good factory worker, cells have a life cycle. They are born, they work, and eventually, they retire, making way for fresher, younger cells. This cycle of birth, work, and retirement is the rhythm that keeps the factory humming along. But there's a twist. Sometimes, cells don't retire as they should. Instead of gracefully bowing out, these cells become what we call senescent. They stop dividing and start accumulating. They're like the workers who should have retired but are hanging around, clogging up the production line. So, what causes these cells to turn into zombies? Well, there are a few culprits. DNA damage brought on by environmental factors like radiation and chemicals, or even natural aging, can push cells into senescence. Inflammation, stress, and certain diseases can also trigger this transformation. Under normal circumstances, the body has a way of cleaning out these senescent cells. It's like having a dedicated maintenance crew that sweeps through the factory, ensuring everything is running smoothly. But sometimes the cleanup process isn't as efficient as it should be. The senescent cells stick around, and over time, they start causing problems. They emit harmful substances that can damage nearby cells, causing them to become senescent as well. The situation quickly escalates, creating a domino effect of cellular senescence. This process can lead to tissue dysfunction and drive aging and age-related diseases. These zombie cells, once productive workers, are now the walking dead of our cellular world, just sticking around and disrupting the harmony of our biological factory. But don't despair. There are ways to tackle this cellular apocalypse. But we'll dive into that in a bit. For now, let's take a closer look at the trouble caused by these zombie cells. Unlike their fictional counterparts, these zombie cells don't crave brains, they crave life from our bodies. Just as they sound, zombie cells are the living dead of our cellular world. They cease to function as they should, yet they prolong their stay in our bodies and become liabilities. Imagine a peaceful office, running smoothly with everyone busy at their tasks. Then picture a disruptive employee, one who no longer contributes but instead distracts others, causing productivity to plummet. This is the chaos that zombie cells or senescent cells create in the body. They no longer divide or support tissue function, yet they stubbornly persist, releasing toxins that damage surrounding cells. One major issue with zombie cells is their contribution to inflammation. In their dysfunctional state, they release inflammatory molecules into the body, which is akin to setting off a series of tiny fires. This inflammation can lead to tissue damage and accelerate the aging process. It's like having that disruptive employee constantly pulling the fire alarm, causing panic and disorder throughout the office. Zombie cells also play a significant role in chronic diseases. They are linked with conditions like diabetes, heart disease, and osteoarthritis, to name a few. Picture that disruptive employee now spreading false rumors, causing distrust and tension among the team. Similarly, the presence of zombie cells creates a hostile environment within our bodies, contributing to the development of these chronic diseases. What's more, these cellular zombies can even promote cancer. They do this by secreting factors that encourage the growth of cancer cells. It's as if that disruptive employee is not only causing chaos but is also inviting other troublemakers into the office. As we've described, these cellular zombies are not just benign bystanders, they are active contributors to our aging process. They sabotage our bodies, causing inflammation, promoting disease, and accelerating aging. But fear not, for in the next scene we will explore how we can battle these zombies lurking within us and reclaim our health and vitality. Here's the thing, is there a way to combat these cellular zombies? Indeed there is, and it begins with our lifestyle choices. Our bodies are incredible machines, capable of self-renewal and repair. But to perform at their best, they need the right fuel. That's where healthy eating habits come into play. A balanced, nutrient-rich diet provides the building blocks our bodies need to replace old cells with new ones, keeping the zombie cell population at bay. Imagine a thriving city. The buildings, roads, and infrastructure represent the cells in our body. Just as the city needs a steady supply of quality materials for construction and maintenance, so too does our body. By choosing to consume a diet rich in fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains, we're essentially providing our body with high-quality materials for its cellular construction projects. But there's more to the story. Reducing the number of zombie cells is not just about what we eat, but when we eat. That's where intermittent fasting comes into the picture. This pattern of eating, which alternates between periods of eating and fasting, has been shown to promote cellular health and longevity. During the fasting periods, our bodies switch from growth mode to repair mode. This is a time when our bodies can focus on cleaning up the cellular debris, a process known as autophagy. Autophagy is like a city's waste management system. It gets rid of the old, broken-down buildings, or in our case cells, and makes room for new, healthy ones. So the combination of a nutrient-rich diet and intermittent fasting can be a powerful weapon in our battle against the zombie apocalypse at the cellular level. It's important to remember that maintaining a healthy lifestyle is not just about looking good on the outside. It's about ensuring our cells are functioning at their best, keeping us healthy from the inside out. In the battle against the zombie cells, we are not powerless. Our choices can tip the scales in our favor. As we wrap up our journey through the cellular underworld, let's recap the ominous role of zombie cells in our aging process. In the enigma of aging, we unmask the slow and inevitable process that all of us must face. We delved into the intricate world of our cells, where the drama of life and death plays out on a microscopic scale. We learned that within this universe there are cells that refuse to die, becoming the zombies among us. Journeying into the emergence of these zombie or senescent cells, we discovered that they develop when a cell's life cycle is disrupted. Instead of dying a natural death, these cells enter a state of suspended reality. They've ceased to function, yet refuse to be recycled according to our body's natural process, instead loitering in our bodies as undead. Exploring the damage done by these zombie cells, we realize that their presence is far from benign. Instead of gracefully moving on after work, these cells stick around, spewing harmful chemicals that damage nearby healthy cells. They contribute to many age-related diseases, from Alzheimer's to heart disease, and even cancer. In our battle against these cellular undead, we armed ourselves with knowledge. We learned that lifestyle changes such as intermittent fasting and healthy eating habits can help us combat the proliferation of zombie cells. By empowering our bodies to cleanse themselves, we can purge these fiendish cells away. We also recognize the importance of regular exercise, adequate sleep, and stress management in maintaining our cellular health. These lifestyle factors, combined with a balanced diet, can help us win the war against the zombie cells and slow down the aging process. So, as we conclude our journey, let's not forget the lessons we've learned. The battle against aging is not just a fight against time, but a fight against the undead within us. Remember, every choice you make has a ripple effect on your cellular health. Choose wisely and keep those zombie cells at bay. If you found this information valuable, please smash that like button, share it with your buddies, Subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell to receive enlightening content each week. We seek to make all the ongoing cutting-edge research available to you so that you can make wise choices to enhance your life. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.